What's going on, guys? It's your boy CMB back in the building, back with another video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Now, let's get into this really quickly, guys. I want to talk about the current state of boxing, guys. In particularly, the 135-pound division. Now, before I begin, I just want to say Conor McGregor, of course, lost his fight last night to Dustin Poirier. Second round stoppage. And the reason I'm mentioning this is because it kind of ties in to what I want to talk about. Let's talk about 135-pound division, guys. Now, I made a video a while back about these guys, about how excited I was about the 135-pound division, because it seems like these guys, genuinely wanted to fight each other. You got a lot of young guns there that I'm talking about. Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Tank Davis. But between that time, it seems like a lot of things have shifted. The energy has shifted in that division. And I just don't know what's going on right now. Now, let's start off with Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney. When Teofimo Lopez captured the undisputed, became undisputed at 135, the talk was him facing Devin Haney. He said he really had no problems facing Devin Haney. And all of a sudden, the energy shifted on that. He was kind of going back and forth with it. Now he's saying, that fight isn't going to happen. So I'm wondering what happened in between the time that he said he was going to do it till now. Completely different energy now. Now it's like the fight's not, we're not going to see the fight. Now let's talk about Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis. Same type situation. Ryan Garcia defeats Luke Campbell. He got tested in that fight. It was a step-up fight for him. He weathered the storm, and he got the W. And the talk was, I want Gervonta Tank Davis next. Him and Gervonta Tank Davis have been going at it back and forth on Twitter for a long time now. He was even on Mike Tyson's Hot Boxing saying he was going to stop Gervonta Tank Davis in 2 rounds. Next thing you know, he's talking about putting Gervonta's fight off to the side because he was offered a better opportunity, and a lot of people were speculating that it was Manny Pacquiao. Now, speaking of Manny Pacquiao, this is why I brought up Conor McGregor. We already know that Manny Pacquiao stated that he wanted to face Conor McGregor. He was asked about 3 different fighters. Who would he rather face? Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence Jr., Conor McGregor, and he picked Conor McGregor because he wanted to know what it was like to face an MMA fighter. Conor McGregor lost last night. So we all know that's probably not going to happen right now. So it's been picking up steam online that the opponent that Ryan Garcia is talking about is probably Manny Pacquiao. Gervonta Tank Davis did a tweet earlier, and he was saying that Ryan's looking to face Manny Pacquiao in an exhibition. He's no longer interested in the fight, moving on to better things. I'm kind of paraphrasing here with it, but you guys can go check out his Twitter and see what he actually said. My question is, what is going on? Why would Manny Pacquiao want to face Ryan Garcia when Manny Pacquiao is the 147-pound WBA super champion, and you have 2 other champions that he could actually face at 147? Why would he want to face Ryan Garcia? I'm assuming that they would have to fight at a catch weight. But let's just say this. Say Manny Pacquiao goes on to face Ryan Garcia. Should he just drop the WBA super if he's not going to fight these other champions? Because, it's kind of like he's holding the belt hostage. And it's kind of like holding up the division. unless he's planning on fighting Ryan as a tune-up and then going into a fight with one of these guys at 147. But if he's not planning to do that, then he should go ahead and relinquish the title and let those guys at 147 handle their business. Let Ugas become the new super champion, and he can face Errol Spence Jr., and Manny Pacquiao can go on to face Ryan Garcia. But honestly, guys, I would probably watch the fight between Manny Pacquiao and Ryan Garcia. But let's face it, Ryan Garcia doesn't have a chance in hell in beating Manny Pacquiao, in my opinion. You know, he just had a step-up fight with Luke Campbell. What would he be like in the ring with a seasoned pro like Manny Pacquiao? It wouldn't even be a contest, in my opinion. I just don't understand what's going on. I mean, I do understand it's probably a big money fight, but would that tarnish Ryan Garcia's fight with somebody like Gervonta Tank Davis, with somebody like Teofimo Lopez, with somebody like Devin Haney? Would that tarnish it after he's defeated by Manny Pacquiao? You know, pretty much selling your all. So, I don't know, guys. I just think boxing is going in the wrong direction sometimes. I think the guys that's in the same weight class just needs to fight each other. I understand, you know, wanting to be greater and jumping up in weights and, you know, this type of stuff, but it would be refreshing if we could see the guys that's in the same weight class face each other. I mean, that's all the fans want. You know, everybody wants Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia. That's the fight that we want to see. Everybody wants to see Manny Pacquiao versus Errol Spence Jr. Everybody wants to see Devin Haney versus Teofimo Lopez. These are the fights that we want to see. I just don't understand why boxing can't give us that. Why is it such a big hurdle to make these fights? I just don't understand it. So that's what I want to talk about, guys. Just a little bit disappointed the things that's going on in the division at 135 and some of the things, you know, outside of 135. I just, you know, sometimes you just have to shake your head at it. So tell me what you guys think about this situation in the comment section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one, and I'm out. Peace.